Try to picture this. This man or this guy actually just wants to hook you up. He just wants to meet you just because of sex. He just wants to use you up. What are some of the signs that are going to make you know or be aware that this guy is actually using you up, or he just wants a hookup from you? First of all, this guy, whenever or each and every time he calls you, he only calls you at his convenient time. And when he's giving you a date or he wants you to meet, he only requests that you meet at his place or at his house. That are some of the telltale signs that this guy only wants a hookup or just to use you up. Another thing is that when you're with this guy or with this man, he only touches you suggestively in a sexy manner. This guy only wants to use you up or just wants a hookup from you. So guys, let's go straight into this video and find out more.
3 red flags that you know that can tell you that he's not that interested in you. Tune in. Number 1, he only hits you up during the booty call hours. He only wants you for sex. He only hits you up after 11, 12 because he wants to get pleased or he's horny. Simple as that. Number 2, he doesn't take initiative to take you out on a date. If a man does not take you out on a date, he don't want you. He's just using your body or just keeping you around in case one of his other flings fall off. Number 3, I feel like this is the most important one, but if he doesn't introduce you to his friends or doesn't bring you around his friend group, he definitely doesn't like you. Because a lot of men, they want to, they like to brag on the person that they're talking to. I got this baddie right here. I got this girl I've been talking to. And if he doesn't think you're a baddie or he's worth even being shown to your friends, he's not interested in you.
Of course, ladies, just try to picture this. He doesn't even introduce you to any of his buddies, any of his friends. This guy is just there to use you up. Whenever addition, every time you are meeting up or he gives you a date, he suggests you meet at his house or at his place. And each and every time, most of the time, these guys kind of guys, they normally don't give you any dates. They just prefer or calls you at his convenient time so that you can meet at his place only for a hookup and nothing else.
Here are 3 signs a man is using you for your body. Number 1 is his demeanor when he speaks to you. If what he's saying is always overly sexual or has a sexual undertone, that's what he thinks of you. Now, it'll come across like he has confidence, like, oh, this is one of those alpha males. But here's the thing. He's confident because he does not give a shit about you as a person. If you stop talking to him, he's going to move on to the next one. Basically, he sees you as this object. He doesn't see you as a human being, and that's why he doesn't treat you like one. Number 2, he stops initiating plans with you and becomes less interested in you after you decline his first sexual advance. So let's say he was texting you every day, he was initiating plans, and then after you decline that first advance, now he's taking longer to respond, he's not initiating plans with you. Basically, he comes across as less interested. And that's because his reason for talking to you was that advance. He was trying to get you to that point, and after you showed him that you weren't willing to give your body to him right away, now he's not interested. Number 3, in my opinion, is the most important one. Every time you hang out with him, or every time he makes plans with you, he expects you to get nasty. Now, this is different if you're actually dating someone. So if you're dating them, couples do that kind of stuff all the time. But if this is someone that you're just talking to, not a good look. Now, let me break this down for you. So if he's hanging out with you because he likes your company or he wants comfort, then all of his plans are going to revolve around that. Let's stay home and just eat some ice cream. If he sees you as a business partner, then all of his plans are going to revolve around business. He's going to take you on his business ventures. He's going to tell you business ideas, things like that. If he sees you as a friend, he's going to take you to do things that friends do. But what he wants from you is your body. And so that is where he is initiating his plans. And you can test him by just saying like, yo, like, I can't do it tonight. And if he cancels those plans, you know. So those are the 3 signs. I hope this helped. I tell my female friends this all the time because most of my friends are women, but I hope this helped other people out there. You have a great rest of your day. Stay safe.
Yes, guys, a guy or a man who actually really respects you. Each and every time you're together with him or any time you meet up with him, he will not mention anything to do with any sexual suggestion or even touch you in a crazy way. That guy really respects you. But on the other hand, if this guy is always mentioning suggestive, sexy words to you, behaving in a nasty way, that guy is not for good for you.
Ladies, if it seems like you only attract men who only want to sleep with you and nothing more, you have to adjust the way you date. Hear me out. So as you probably already know, a healthy, long-lasting relationship requires two main things. You need to have both the physical attraction as well as the emotional attraction. So the physical attraction is extremely important. The physical attraction is going to make a man to want to get to know you as well as sleep with you, but it's the emotional attraction that's going to make him want a relationship with you. And this is where most of us go wrong. Especially when it comes to the early stages of dating, most of us are unconsciously promoting and nurturing that physical attraction, and we give no importance to the emotional attraction. Think about it. Before we even meet each other, all we're focused on is the physical, right? So if we know each other from social media, all we see is their pictures, their videos, which usually are the sexiest, the most beautiful pictures that we have of ourselves. Obviously, the same goes for our dating profiles. If we met each other on a dating app, chances are our profiles are also the sexiest, most beautiful pictures that we have of ourselves. Now, this doesn't change when we start dating either. As soon as we start dating and we go on our first or second date, we go to the places that require us to wear our nicest, sexiest clothing to really put forward our sex appeal, like a bar, a restaurant, a club, etc. So we might say that we are looking for that emotional connection. We might say that we are looking for a serious relationship, but all we are subconsciously doing is focusing on that physical aspect, on the sex appeal. We are focusing on the physical attraction. So to change that, you have to change the way you date. So instead of going to a bar or a restaurant, try doing something a little bit more adventurous. Now, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be something as simple as going on a hike together. It could be something as simple as doing a picnic on the beach together. It could be something as simple as going mini golfing. But doing something a little bit more adventurous requires us to communicate on a different level. We are solving problems together. We are doing something together as a team, and we are creating that emotional bond. Ladies, don't worry. He'll still see how beautiful and how sexy you are, even if you don't wear that beautiful, revealing dress that you bought last week, all right? But at least this time, he'll be able to see a little bit beyond that and create that emotional attachment, emotional connection that you need in order to build a relationship.
If his first intention is to do the deed with you, then I'm sorry he doesn't like you. Listen to me very carefully. He does not like you. You are just a mission in his eyes. If you don't believe me, then look at this.
You ever liked a girl so much your first intention wasn't even correct? It's like you like, damn shit, I might actually have to build a little bond with this one before we get into the meat and potatoes on some shit.
There's something that happens in a man's brain where when he actually likes a woman, the idea of doing all of that stuff is not at the forefront of his mind. Usually it gets pushed to the back. When a man actually likes you, he wants to get to know you. He wants to do things for you. He wants to solve your problems. He just gets like that because he actually likes you. When a man doesn't like you, he's searching for the things that he can get here and right now, or the most beneficial thing that he can get here and right now. And in most cases, that's the deed. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about when I say the deed. It's pretty obvious. Usually, if a man doesn't like you, then he's very selfish. He thinks about himself. Because there are no benefits of thinking about you, per se. There's no benefits to thinking about what is good for you, or there's no benefits for him doing things that are good for you. Hopefully I worded that right. So in turn, he will do things that's most beneficial for himself. Now, if he likes you, the things that are most beneficial for himself is him actually getting to know you and taking the time out to find out who you are, what you're about, and the whole shebang. But anyway, if you want to learn how to spot men that just want to do the deed with you and you want to avoid these men so you can find men that are actually serious about you, I've started a community called the Awakened Women's Circle where I'm going to be teaching you guys basically all the stuff that I know. And to join the waiting list, just tap the link in my bio.
What should you do if a guy is pushing you for sex? Are you in the beginning of a relationship and a guy you like is pushing you to sleep with him and you don't know what to do because you're afraid if you don't do it, he will lose interest in you? Any guy will go after what he wants, and especially in the beginning, he will have the sexual drive to pursue you because his goal is to sleep with you, and once he has done that, he will feel like a winner. Men are visual beings, and the first connection they make with you is because they find you attractive. On one hand, it's a compliment that they choose you because they find you pretty, and on the other hand, you will always have to be aware that you will have to stand your ground and protect yourself when it comes to men. And if you are afraid that saying no to a man will make him turn his back to you, a man will actually walk away if you sleep with him too early, because he will believe that you are that easy with every man. And remember, in the beginning, a man is not invested yet in you. Taking you out for 3 dinners and paying for a few drinks doesn't mean that he's in love with you. What you should do is say no in a very easy and relaxed way, because a guy who's really interested in you will back off because he doesn't want to risk losing you. If you like the guy, you keep saying no until you feel comfortable enough to take things a step further. And you know what will happen? The guy who doesn't care will walk away. Let him. But the guy who cares will stick around, and he will respect you because he sees that you respect yourself.
Men will chase sex all day, every day, and then burn the number, throw it away, and never look back, because that's not love. It's instant gratification, and then they continue to look for sex again and again because they've never been taught what love is. If a man wants to, sleep with you and think that you're getting the same pleasure as he is, then what else is he going to offer you after he gets up off of you? Okay, if he put in 3-4 hours of work in the bedroom, what's he going to do when he gets off of you? Go right to sleep, and where you going? To work. Okay? So no. Some women have high sex drives. Yes, some women do have high sex drives. But the whole point is, when you sleep with a man, that's connected to a human being. Okay? Your physical body wants to get off, right? They have machines for that. You got your hand for that. You know what I'm saying? Why do you give precious gifts to men to value it less? You know what I mean? The more you give it away, the least it's valued at. So you got a high sex drive. Every time you give your stuff away, it gets less valuable, especially to the same man. Less valuable. Just like a wig. You wear that wig every day, it's going to get more ratchet and more ratchet and more ratchet until it look like that's your real hair. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. I had to crack a joke real quick because it was getting too serious.
That's it, guys. How will you know, or how can you tell that this guy or this man is actually just to use me sexually? First of all, this kind of man is not actually, you're not even meant supposed to be together. Because reason number one, this man, first of all, doesn't respect you. And the best way, or the best thing that this woman or this lady can do is, first of all, just set your boundaries when you are meeting this guy or dating this kind of guy. For example, just mention to him that, number one of your boundaries or one of your conditions is that you are not supposed, or you are not going to meet at his place until the two of you have known or dated for some time. And then another thing is that just tell this man some of your boundaries. That's some kind of dresses or your dressing code. You dress according to the occasion. For example, when you're going for a picnic or when you're going to the pub or to the cafeteria, you know the kind of dressing or the dress code that you're supposed to be putting on. Another thing is that this kind of man, one of the telltale signs or the red flags of this kind of man that is just there to use you or use your body, is that this kind of man, he'll actually just call you at his convenient time. He'll call you whenever he needs to satisfy his needs. For example, he'll call you at the wee hours of the night and tell you, please come over to my place, or please can we meet up tomorrow. And then this guy won't even ask you for a date. He doesn't even want you to meet maybe in a cafeteria or in a restaurant. He prefers you to meet up at his place. That is one of the red flags. So guys, thank you so much. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, and bye bye.